Jaden, two straight games, the second half is not obviously going your guys' way. What's the problem?
Um, uh, I would say, really, we just got to come out with more energy. All the guys back there, we're disappointed. Feel like we're letting the city down. Feel like we're letting each other down, letting the coaching staff down. They put their time, a lot of preparation into what's going on, and we're not executing. I got my ass kicked today. Excuse my language, but 17 points, 6 rebounds. That's what my man had. I gotta be better. Simple as that. Felt like not only did, we came out and we was lackadaisical and lazy, but, it wasn't a constant movement that coaches was preaching today, and 7 of 17 from the free throw line, that'll never get the job done. So we got to get better and learn from these 2 games and move forward.
How hard is it when your offense isn't fully in sync? How much does it impact your defense?
It shouldn't impact it at all. That's the bottom line. We should be able to play defense through offensive struggles. Because if we don't score and they don't score, then we're going to be able to figure it out eventually. You know what I'm saying? We can't give up buckets. Our energy can't be dictated on how many points we score on what we're doing on the offensive end. So we got to be – the defense end just got to be the defense end. We got to bring energy regardless.
How frustrating is these last 2 games?
Oh, it's very frustrating. To lose by 30, 35 plus both games is just terrible. You got to put it like how it is. It's terrible. So we just got, at this point, it's about pride, and we got to own up to it. At the end of the day, got to figure it out and play some defense. That's the main thing. We got to take pride in defense. Forget if offense is not going for us, defense is going to win our games and championships. If we don't play defense, it's just going to keep happening.
Do you think there's been any, once things kind of didn't go your way and you get down, 10, 15, 20, do you think effort has been lacking on defense?
Yeah, I feel like we got a lot of people that offense dictate their defense. So if the ball not going in for them, then defense of end is just terrible for us. But it shouldn't be like that. Whether you're making shots or missing shots, you should always stay positive with yourself. I tell that to the guys all the time, just stay positive. That's all we can do is stay positive. You miss a shot, that's behind you. You got to move on for them. So going on forward, you got to stay positive with the misser makes and just lock in on the defensive end.
Is this a time where, you, Jaden, veteran guys that have been around, won championships here, I don't know, where maybe your words can matter more than others?
Yeah, definitely at this point, after these 2 games, got to listen. Tell us, what the coaches said, and, we just got to really just buy in. Just got to listen. This is, it's just hard to talk right now because this is embarrassing, especially playing here and our home fans. Then we got blew out down in Florida, just awful.
When you play against, good zone defenses, the number one key is you must control frustration. In the last 2 games, our guys have been extremely frustrated. Like Sonny just said, we're letting our offense with the balls going in control our energy level, our body language, our togetherness, our trust. And it can't be dictated on whether the ball's going in or not. But we got some guys that are struggling offensively, obviously 7 of 17 from the free throw line and 3 of 18 from the three-point line. That's not rocket basketball. And obviously we need some deep soul searching as far as getting our guys to play at a higher level of intensity and toughness, especially mental toughness.
Obviously being frustrated is natural if things don't go your way. How do you kind of talk to them and get them to not be that way?
A big part of it's maturity, and Javen Simmons is a really good player. When he gets frustrated, everybody sees it. Isaiah Adams is a really good player. When he gets frustrated, everybody sees it. And we gotta, sometimes you gotta fake it. But that's a good zone. There's no question about it. That's a really good zone. But it's the same zone, and not as good of a team as they had 2 years ago. He scored 110 on them in the same zone offense. The buy-in of our zone offense of moving without the ball and passing and cutting is clearly not there. And maybe our shot-making ability is not there right now either. That's got to get better.
I mean, the final 10 minutes of the UCSD game and the final 10 minutes today, I mean, were you upset with, I don't know, the effort? Or
Yes.
the,
Yes. Different types of, you know, I apologize to G and to, you know, Tyler Odie of, you know, not putting them in at the end of the game. Like, to be honest with you, some of those guys need to be on the floor the whole time just to be humbled. And we got humbled.